everyone, I'm Sarai, one of your K-drama hangout reviewers.
Hi everybody, my name is Melody.
Hi guys, I'm Kat.
Hey guys, welcome to the final review of Dear My Friends. So I hope by now you have enjoyed this drama, and we are going to just discuss our expectations from the beginning and what has happened thus far in the drama for us, reviewers, and hopefully you enjoy it. Who wants to go first?
I'll go. Okay, so when we started this drama, I gave it a half heart, I do believe, because I was kind of looking forward to it, but then again, I kind of was like meh about it. But I am 100% finishing this drama with a whole heart. I don't even know where to begin. It was a really good drama. If it was life, and I love that it was just life. Which I was thinking about that in these last two episodes. There were actually some times that I was thinking, is this an actual book that somebody has written and now they've adapted it into a drama? Because it was life events. Like, you know, it wasn't any of this extra flamboyant drama, which, I mean, is what we love dramas for. You know, we keep watching them. I'm not like knocking the flamboyant drama or, you know, over the top stuff, because it's entertaining, but it was refreshing. It was very refreshing to see a drama that was just life, and it was reasonable, and I mean, I don't have any complaints of how characters handled some things, because they handled it like a life. Like, I don't even know what else to say. But it was just, you got to know each of the characters as people. And, you know, you kind of knew how they would handle a certain situation based off how you knew they were, and they stuck true to what they were like and their personalities and everything.
Yeah, definitely the same for me. I went into this drama, honestly, like talking to my friends about it, they're just like, why are you watching old people drama? Like, that doesn't make sense. There's so many other things that you could be watching or whatnot. And so I kind of was on that, like, in that place, like, why am I watching this? Why did we choose this show? I mean, obviously there has to be something good about it because it has a good cast, but I wasn't really expecting much from it, I guess. But towards the end and throughout the show, from every review that we've recorded, I've always said how relatable it is to real life situations, and that pulled through all the way to the end. And so I definitely give it a full heart this time. I don't know. It's just, like Melody said, it's just so relatable to real life things. All the relationships I could kind of see, and it kind of shows you that you're also never fully done growing up, because all of the, like, aunts and uncles, they were learning stuff still. They were still dealing with how change is currently, like, it's always happening, and you just kind of see both one growing up and then all the aunts and uncles growing up, and how they kind of, like, use it to show you, like, the differences that each generation has, but how we can still always get along and learn stuff from each other and grow old grow old together, because that's what you want to do. You want to grow old. But anyways, it was definitely still really relatable, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, both of you guys actually, I agree with you guys. I am the one, I guess I was the only one who started this drama with a whole heart. But just because I love veteran actors, and the veteran actors, you could learn so much from them. Like, their demeanor and the way that they play their characters, the ajashis, the harmonies. I mean, I've said this a million times. I love veteran actors, and I was really excited to just see all the veteran actors I knew from other Korean dramas just like in one place. And it felt really refreshing to see like this totally different side to Korean dramas, not just the typical average 20-something-year-olds playing roles on the screen, but now it's those ajashis and harmonies that and emos that we get to see actually playing lead roles. So I was excited, and I started with a whole heart, and I end with a whole heart because it was just such an amazing story. I am so thankful to the writers. So writers, if you're watching, 감사합니다. Oh my gosh, I loved it. It was really touching. Like even in the subtle moments, like you can see like the moments between the characters, the moments in the storyline where obstacles occurred, and even in the small little things, you could always see like a lesson was to be learned. And as Kat said, no matter how old you are, you're still learning a lesson. You're still growing. You're still learning about life. And I really love the last episode where Wana says that they didn't just live to die. Like, they weren't just passing by just to die. They're old people, so you would think that they're just thinking about death. They lived with diligence and passion. And that is really interesting because there's not like a bunch of people who can say that about the people that they know in their lives. Like, it makes me think, am I living with diligence? Am I living with passion with my life? Am I really thinking about that? Like every day, yeah, we're going to die eventually, but it made me think deeper, like, what can I do to live my life like they're living? I don't know. Maybe I took it too deep, but I think it was a really great drama. And with that being said, I do have to give major props to one person in particular who stood out throughout this whole drama, who made me feel for the character, who made me cry, who made me laugh. Lee Kwang-soo.
Made me fall in love.
Lee Kwang-soo, this is for you. Your amazing, incredible acting ability in this show has made me expand my repertoire of thinking about you. And I love when that happens because sometimes I feel like I will underestimate an actor and I will put them in this bubble. You can only play this. You can only do this. And when I see you come out and do something like totally different, it gets me excited because I want to see you in something else. So I'm really excited, Lee Kwang-soo, to see whatever you come up with in the future. I feel like I'm giving a like Oscar speech.
Awarding an Oscar.
I'm awarding an Oscar. If I had the power, I would do it, Lee Kwang-soo. Do it.
One had a lot of kind of voiceovers that had little pieces of gold in them throughout this whole drama. Like one time, I think we were learning about what had happened with the boyfriend in Slovenia. What is his name?
Young-ha.
Young-ha. We were learning about what had happened with him and how he lost his ability to walk and everything. And she kind of voiced over saying to talk about that next time that may never come when right now is before us. Life is too short for that. And so, like, it's a long way of saying you're not promised tomorrow, basically. And it was, I don't know, it sounded more elegant than just saying you're not promised tomorrow. Live in the moment, you know. So like whenever she said that, I was like, oh, I really like that saying. And then I can't remember if it was episode 15, I think. She said she was kind of cuddling up next to her mom, going to sleep one night before the mom had the surgery. And she was like, it's not that kids love their parents less, it's just that we foolishly believe that you'll be with us forever. And so she was talking about how much parents love their kids, and it seems like parents are like overprotective of their kids sometimes because they love them so much. When it seems like the parent loves more, when it's not really that they love more, or it's not necessarily that the kid that we love less, it's just that we just believe, sometimes we foolishly believe that they'll be there, they'll be next to us by our side for always.
I was reading some of the like comments about that, and they were all saying like it ended so perfectly. Like there weren't that many questions left over. Whereas like usually if it's a drama, sometimes there's like a cliffhanger for a certain part of the story, like it isn't answered. But with this drama, like everybody's story was able to be wrapped up and concluded, and you kind of like got the answer. You felt content with how it ended.
Okay, guys, so that wraps up our review for Dear My Friends. Let us know what you thought about this drama. Hopefully you watched along with us. I know a lot of people weren't excited about it, but it actually ended up being really good. So let us know what you thought about it. Did you agree with us, disagree with us? What did you think about how they handled the ending and everything? And if you want to follow us on any social media, you're going to find our links down below. And don't forget to tune in with us on our next drama that we will be reviewing, which is Uncontrollably Fond. So until then, we'll see you later, and keep it dramatic.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, and the Chunam, when Chunam was sleeping, did anyone like?
Oh my gosh! She wasn't waking up, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Because you learn through the whole drama that she's scared of dying in her sleep, dying alone in her sleep, and then like the nephews are like, wake up, answer your phone, and then they look at each other and they're like, "Oh no!" And I'm like, "Yeah, get in there and check on her." And then she just like pops up and she's like, "What's wrong? Is everybody okay? Are you okay? Is anybody hurt? What's wrong?" And it's like, "You're alive. Nothing's wrong."